Hi there, guys. Welcome. This is Keep It Real Blabs. Welcome or welcome back. Did that in the wrong order. But anyhow, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, wonderful evening, Monday morning, afternoon. I said that in the wrong. Yeah, you guys got it. Anyways, we're gonna be doing a vintage react, one of my favorites. Um, I just did the vintage react of how I lost 89 pounds. And that was filmed when? That was filmed on blah 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 January 26th, 2019. And she in that video she was talking about how she is going to be doing better and going to a weight loss doctor. So now this is July 20th, 2019. So, what, 6 months? January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Yeah, 6 months. Um, I know you guys be counting on your fingers too. Don't lie, shit. I'm not that stupid, right? I mean, I am, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, let's get into this vintage react. I love this one because it has that infamous meme of her just like crying. I think it's this one because she has the same dress. So yeah, let's look at the truth about my weight loss doctor.
Talk to you about the weight loss doctor, the program, kind of like how I'm feeling, what I'm doing after the high and the newness of it kind of has worn off. I really want to make this video short, sweet, to the point. I'm going to try my hardest not to ramble, but I do have a lot going on up here, a lot I want to talk about. I
Oh,
feel like
that must be new. Must be a new feeling.
I'm totally going to forget everything because I didn't write any notes. Usually I do. I'll write notes in videos where I just have a lot to say, but I didn't do that this time. I'm just
So
going to
why do you constantly ramble? I mean, I don't write notes. I mean, the reaction. I'm not gonna freaking write notes, but
go off the whim and really just talk about how I'm feeling
go off the whim.
and what I'm thinking. So as you guys know, a couple weeks ago, I went to a weight loss doctor. I was so excited. I was like amped up. I was nervous.
And then he told me I needed to lose weight. I was like, no, I don't need that. So you're a kook.
But more than anything, I was excited because I was finally going to see someone that could possibly change my life forever.
Dude, and remember, guys, she did go to this doctor, and I believe she recorded right after coming back, and she was like, he was funny, he was this, he was that, he's like the weight loss doctor to like the world, some stupid shit like that, she said. And she was so amped up, and then she realized, oh shit, I need to be on a diet. I don't like this. So she's gonna talk shit about the doctor. Even though in the previous video she has spoken so highly of him and how everything could fit into her lifestyle. I should have done that one. Let me see if I can find it and upload that one before this one.
And I was just thinking a lot of positive thoughts, and I was
No, she wasn't. This is Amberlynn Reed. She's never thinking positive thoughts unless the only time she's thinking positive thoughts is if she has like a freaking platter of spaghetti in front of her. And no.
sending myself positive affirmations, and I really, really wanted this to be good for me.
Do any of you guys do positive affirmations? I hear that actually works, but I don't know. I want to try it. I've been doing Reiki, which um I kind of like it. I think it's helpful. I've been doing it with my best friend, and yeah. I don't know. Have any of you guys tried Reiki? I still have one more session that I already paid for that I need to do.
I was so like amped and like high off of the thought of finally putting my life and my diet, my food into someone else's hand instead of my own.
Oh no, no, absolutely not. The food, the business, that's a freaking lie. This woman cannot give up um control of her food or her life. She needs to control everybody else's food and life. Her being excited about putting in someone else's hand is freaking total farce.
Because I have failed time and time again. You guys know that. The thing is, I fail each new diet change, but I never.
But what?
Ever.
You never give up?
And truly just give up. That is
no. You stopping your so-called diets and gaining weight is the epitome of giving up. I don't know why the fuck she's doing this. Why is she freaking lying to us like this? I mean, I understand she's a liar, but why so blatantly lie that I never ever stop and truly just give up? Look at you. Look at yourself. Of course you do. You ate yourself into cancer. And even that wasn't enough for you to be like, I need to change. It was just, Beck, come wipe my ass.
It's something I will never do. It's kind of like when you first learn how to ride a bike, you keep failing and falling off, and it keeps happening. You keep falling.
You know what? I didn't learn how to ride a bike until I was 14. And I went to the park with my mom and my brother, well, two of my brothers, and I was just, one of my younger brother, he told me just to hold on to the bike, and to wait for it, because I think he was like playing tennis or some shit, and then I just decided to get on it, and somehow I just stayed up, and I had never been able to do that, and I started yelling to my mom, look, mom, look what I'm doing, look what I'm doing, and my mom started to get pumped up, and she was like, yeah, go, go. It was such an exciting. It was so. Oh my god, that's one of my best memories. Because I was freaking terrified of the bike. I don't know what came over me that day and somehow it just, you know, I stood up.
But what do? You get back on that bike and keep trying. To me and for me, during this journey, I kind of feel like I'm riding a bike, trying to learn how to ride a bike. I have fallen off this bike more times than I can.
Well, the thing is, Amber, that analogy is kind of like off because once you learn how to ride a bike, you know how to ride a bike. Um, when you fall off this diet, you don't ever go back on the diet again. You don't succeed. So that no, I don't know. That analogy is kind of off.
Count. And yeah, I'm a little afraid of getting back on. I am terrified of falling harder and harder each time because it seems like that's what keeps happening. But I still get back on. So for some reason,
But once you learn how to ride the bike, you know. What about you?
I thought all of it was out the window. My fear for change was gone, and I was going to do whatever this doctor told me to do. So I was going in super optimistic through the whole situation. And when you're on a high and you don't sleep on it, you kind of act kind of manic, or at least for me, I do. I am bipolar. Yeah. So it was a little bit of a manic situation.
Remember, guys, she was bipolar at this moment. She was bipolar at this time. So that was her diagnosis. It wasn't BPD. Excuse me. So yeah, she's gonna be manic, but we don't hear about this manic stuff anymore.
Thing, no matter what he tells me to do, and all this stuff. So I was ready for it.
That's exactly what you should have done, Amber. I don't know why you're saying it's manic. If you're close to death like you are, with legs that you can't even bend, needing a mattress to be able to hang out in the living room, yeah. That's not being manic. That's being practical and wanting to save your life.
Went to the grocery store. I was gonna change my whole life, you guys. I slept on it. I woke up the next day and
she had a really bad night with sleep apnea.
I was ready to eat the meal plan that he told me to eat. If you guys don't remember, that was 2 eggs, 2 pieces of bacon in the morning. And for my snacks, I was allowed to have beef jerky. For lunch, I was
my latest, like my favorite breakfast, like when I have Mr. Blabs over, has been eggs, like scrambled eggs with cheese and extremely buttery pancakes. But since we don't eat that all the time, it's just when like on weekends and stuff, I allow myself to eat that. That tends to be my cheat meal, I guess. 2 days of that. But yeah, I don't know why I'm saying this. Oh, I need to buy bacon too. I don't eat bacon. I don't really like bacon. I haven't eaten pork. I'm not into pork that much anymore. I used to be a freaking pork fanatic when I was younger, but I'm not really much of into pork anymore. So I don't know.
Have a TV dinner of my choice, and then for dinner I was going to have.
Oh, when I was younger, I used to love the lean cuisines. My goodness. My dad, he would bring me like a whole bunch, like even the new, because he's always been in the supermarket business. So he would, bring all these foods and all these new flavors and shit like that that he would sometimes get for free or for like, you know, very very big ass discount. So I always had like so much, you know, food that I can eat that would just, you know, help with my weight loss and everything. It was freaking awesome, man. I miss that dad. I miss the dad that used to be lucid and stuff like that. I really do.
A turkey burger or a piece of chicken and some broccoli. See, when I say
See, I do love a turkey burger. I do love me a turkey burger. I would definitely have some broccoli, but I no lie, I would likely put a drizzle of cheese on it because it just freaking tastes good. Or if not, put some garlic on it and vinegar, white vinegar, delicious.
broccoli, it feels very weird on
Weird in
my
my
mouth.
mouth because she's allergic to vegetables. She's gonna say something else, but she's stupid.
And I'm gonna tell you guys why. I'm not saying this is a bad weight loss doctor. He's probably freaking amazing.
Yeah, and she talked so highly of him, like I said before. I need to find that freaking video. This was done when I said June 20th, July 20th. I need to look back.
But I do find some things odd and strange, and I had time to kind of rethink, rehash, and figure out if this is right for me. See, the thing is, I've had a lot of people contact me and tell me, you know, sometimes the first weight loss doctor you see isn't going to be the right one. Sometimes you don't even need to see a weight loss doctor, you need to see a nutritionist.
Well, I mean, Amber, you need to see them all. You really need to see everything because you are beyond like just a normal person's like just trying to lose a few pounds. You are at death's door. You need Dr. Nalzaradin. Is that his name? Dr. Now. You need a freaking miracle at this point. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You know, and all this stuff. And I didn't want to believe it. I was like, no, this is going to be my one and only. I'm so excited. But let me just talk for a minute. So the first thing I found strange is that he didn't think weight loss surgery was right for me. For someone my size, a lot of people my size, they get told that weight loss surgery is.
Look, girl, the thing is that, you know what? I don't know if that, I think she did say something like that. I'm not sure. But what I'm thinking is that the doctor probably told her that because he knows that this patient it's freaking a binge eater, as she said it, as she was you know, saying she was at the time. And her being able to lose any sort of weight right now to get weight loss surgery would be such a mistake because she would freaking blow out her stomach in with the quickness. So that's probably what the weight loss doctor really wanted to say, but wasn't actually saying it because he's a doctor. I don't understand. Like, she is just so freaking hard-headed. You know those freaking rocks that she always used to play with, that she says that suddenly she had Uncle Bumpy or whatever with pretty rocks. She fucking has rocks for brains. Like, she's a fucking idiot.
Is right for you. This is how you're going to save your life. But he didn't want to give me weight loss surgery. I had told him I had the money.
You don't just get weight loss surgery just because you say I want it. That's not how that works. If it worked like that, doctors would be getting sued left and right constantly.
And he still explained to me he didn't think weight loss surgery was going to make me lose weight. And I was just like, okay. Second thing is this broccoli situation. So we were going back and forth and he was telling me what to eat. And he was telling me what kinds of foods I like because he didn't want me to eat things I didn't like, obviously. So he didn't mention anything of fruits and vegetables. Not a single thing. And for some reason that shocked me because I feel like a good nutritional diet is.
Did something fall here? Oh,
Is to have fruits and vegetables. And I remember when I was
oh no,
I kept
that's there.
to because he kept just talking, like it was like he talked a lot about himself, which I enjoyed because like he was talking about a lot about his experiences and stuff, but he kept going off on something else when he was trying to like tell me what I was supposed to eat throughout the day. And for some reason, I even said this in the video before, he kept forgetting to tell me about like what I should eat for dinners. And so finally, like 3 different times, I was just like, so yeah, you didn't tell me what I have to do for dinner. And I felt kind of annoying, but like, that was the thing. That was why I went there. He was supposed to, you know, tell me these things. He looked at me and he's like, so what do you think you should eat for dinner? And before I could even say anything, Becky was sitting and she was like, I'm thinking like chicken. He was like, exactly, you know, just a piece of meat. You can even go to McDonald's and have cheeseburgers if you want and just take off the bun. But he wasn't mentioning like fruits and vegetables. And for some reason that just like surprised me.
Because bitch, look at you. He knows damn well you don't eat fucking fruits and vegetables. He's trying to make this as seamless and easy as possible for you. What the fuck?
some reason. So I was like, well, do I have, stuff on the side? Do I have like veggies or whatever, like broccoli? And he was like, yeah, that's fine. But he was like, make sure you don't have a lot of it because it's filled with tons of carbs. And I was just like, okay. For some reason,
Like, I
in
don't believe that.
my gut kind of twisted a bit,
I just don't believe that. Um, this doctor was attempting to make this as easy as possible for her, as to not be such a jarring experience, and all she got was, yeah, this doctor is a quack. I'm gonna do it myself. I know better.
You know how like when you should trust your instinct, trust your gut and your heart and
You probably shouldn't, Amber. Your instincts and your gut have brought you to this. That's a freaking huge indicator that what you're feeling is fucking wrong.
says. I was like, okay, so he'd rather me eat. I'm not saying anything's wrong with like bacon and stuff. Like, have that in moderation, of course. But he would rather me eat like sodium-filled beef jerky.
Because he knows you will fucking, that's what you eat. All right? So he's attempting to work with you and your freaking horrible eating habits.
And he'd rather me go to McDonald's and have a cheeseburger over broccoli.
Because he fucking knows this is what you do. And plus, the McDonald's thing, if I remember correctly, the McDonald's thing was if they're on the go, that's what that could be an option. To have a cheeseburger with like half of one bun or something. But she is now going into like that whole black and white shit. Sorry, the whole black and white shit that it's all or nothing. And no, he just said I get to eat McDonald's every day, and a cheeseburger, and I don't have to eat broccoli. When in fact that's not what was said. You know what? I wish there was a way to just freaking be a fly on the wall in these appointments and just be able to freaking compare and contrast what the fuck happened and what the hell Amber thinks happened.
For some reason, that like churned me like in my stomach. It like made me feel
I
weird.
think what turned in your stomach was all that fucking food that you probably ate before. Fucking needed to take a shit.
But I ignored it because I was ready to listen to everything that he wanted me to do. So he told me to eat exactly what we planned out and not to do anything.
And she really does seem like the type that would go there and not exactly explain her issues and just listen. She's always like being like, I need to advocate for myself. I need to advocate for myself. The first way you advocate for yourself is by letting them know exactly what it is that you're going through. And if they tell you something, ask for you need what you need it to be cleared up, like exactly what do they mean, what steps should I take if something like this happens, what steps should I take for this. She's just there to get this appointment done as fast as possible, so because she fucking wants to go eat. So you cannot fucking tell me that this woman actually sits there and is completely present and in the conversation about what is going on. I bet you Beck was even more into what was going on, besides this one. She was probably thinking, am we gonna eat Cheesecake Factory or Roadhouse, whatever that place is. Whatever, Amber. Or should we go to a buffet?
Different. So I was like, okay, that's gonna be easy because that's what I like. I want someone to tell me exactly what I'm supposed to eat. But it's like, I feel like there's a right and there's a wrong.
Tell you exactly what to eat so you could tell them, no, you're wrong.
I asked him, should I log my food somewhere? Because he wanted me to stay under a carb limit. And he said, no, don't log your food.
See, and I bet you that the doctor said that because he knows what type of person this is. This is a person that she probably said something that made him realize, okay, she's kind of a hypochondriac in a way. I don't, that's not the word that I'm looking for, but it's the closest that I can think of right now. And he wanted to make it as easy as possible for her to like not get into her head, because that's what Amber does. She gets into her own head and thinks of every freaking possible way to quit doing something. So he was like, no, don't log your food. I want this to be as easy as possible for you. I just want you to eat and live your life. Eat whatever here, live your life. Eat this for now, live your life. But he didn't want her to go in and start just like, oh, how many calories are this, how many calories? Because that, for Amber, that shit is quite impossible, if you guys haven't noticed.
In my head, I was like, then how do I know how many carbs I'm staying under? Because he gave me a specific number. And then I was like, well, should I count calories? And he's like, no, don't worry about calories because I don't want you to become obsessive or anything like that. Just follow exactly what I told you to eat. So I was just like, okay. I was really excited not to have to count calories because that is like my least favorite thing to do in like the whole world.
And what did she do? What did she do? She fucking counts the calories.
Overwhelming. but it does the job. I'm gonna be honest. Counting calories is like the number one way of losing weight. So it was the next day, and I was following plan exactly like you told me to do. And it was about the day was over halfway over. And normally I don't really like eating breakfast. You guys know this about me. So my day was kind of off kilter already because he wanted me to eat breakfast. So I was just following plan, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do something he told me not to do.
See,
I decided to go on my fitness.
she's such a jackass. I swear, such a fucking jackass. Always thinking she knows better. But you know what? The thing is that her lifestyle and her body is proof of what she knows. Nothing.
Decided to log my food on there. Everything that I was going to eat that day because everything was ready, set, and scheduled.
And I'm a freaking I love my Fitness Pal. I have the freaking subscription or the premium subscription. But I use that shit every day.
And I still had dinner to eat. So I was logging my food, doing my thing, and I was excited. I was like, okay, I could probably eat like this every day. I don't have to eat tons of fruit and veggies. Like, okay, if I could lose weight and not have to eat those, cool. Because I should believe everything a weight loss doctor says, right?
Yeah. Yes, Amber. You don't know a damn thing. What the fuck? I don't get how someone this fucking dumb thinks they're so smart.
See, it sounds like I'm being like rude. I'm really not.
You are being rude, Amber. That's all you are. You're such a fucking rude bitch. You really are. Dude, but God forbid someone says something just a little off that upsets you. Oh, you're being abusive. Oh, fuck yourself.
Just like how I feel for me and like my body and my situation.
Yeah, your body's dying.
And my
your body's dying. That's how you should feel. You should feel like you're dying, and your brain is just shriveling up.
It was over 4,000 milligrams. I think it was at 46.
She really fucking thinks that if she is not going on this supposed diet, that she's like what? She thinks she's at 500 milligrams of sodium a day. Her fucking sodium must be freaking through the fucking roof. Those legs tell that story of how much sodium she has in her body, how much sodium she eats on a daily basis. So even honestly, even if it was that, she is easily double, triple, or quadruple that.
100? I was about to say 46,000. I'd be dead. Yeah, it was at 4,600 milligrams.
I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't even put it over you that you probably did hit 46,000 at some point. Your body's been through it.
That took me aback, especially because the calories versus the sodium completely shook me. It was like 720 calories. That was all.
Oh God. So obviously that's not true. If she would have been eating what the doctor said, which was what, a couple of eggs, a couple of slices of bacon, TV dinner, all that stuff, that would have easily had gone to at least about 12, 13, or 1,400 calories. So whatever the fuck she's talking about, that is not true. Not true at all. I've been freaking counting calories for the fucking longest. I'm not Iona, like, Shikara Transformation. That girl has fucking things down packed to a science. But, I've been doing this long enough to know that you are fucking lying through your damn teeth.
Eat every single day. And I was like, my eating disorder mind and like everything that's happened to me in the past with like food and like everything just like came rushing back, and I started thinking of Octavia, and I started thinking of my binge eating disorder, and I was just like, what? 720 calories? I can't do it. See, and it's not even just like, oh, but I can like stop eating that and add more of that to my diet. And
yeah, you can. Why not? You can definitely just add a little bit more if what you're saying is true, but even though it's not true. But let's go with your fucking fantasy. Yeah, you can absolutely add some more. The same way that you could have done that with Octavia. It's just you don't fucking want to do that. You don't want to feel as if you're limiting yourself to anything. Yeah.
But like higher my calories, I couldn't because he told me distinctively, this is what you're going to be eating every single day. And I don't know.
See how impossible she is? You can't argue with people like this. She is the fucking type of stupid person that, if you try to get down to their level, like the saying goes, she will freaking beat you with experience. Being a fucking idiot.
I want to
know. It's like, you know what? Fine. If this is how you want to live, Stop acting as stop coming on here and playing pretend as someone who wants to better their lives. Just be like, hey, this is me. This is how I'm gonna be. I'm just gonna make the most of the time that I have left, and that's it. People will be like, oh, some people will stop watching. Some people were like, oh, fuck it. Let's watch you until time runs out. Just be fucking truthful about it. No need to lie. I mean, the only person you lied to is yourself, because we can tell that you're lying. But I guess you want to live in your own fantasy world. So
DM me if you want. Is 720 calories every single day? Is that okay for someone?
I'm gonna DM you and say fuck you. You're an idiot.
Especially when there's like really no.
Not even. I'm just gonna say, Amber, you're a stupid idiot. Or Amber, you're doing great, girl. That's actually something I would say. You're doing wonderful. Forget that weight loss doctor. He didn't know what he was talking about. You do you. You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
Fruits and no vegetables. It's all very like processed meats and things like that, and it's like a lot of sodium. Is that like
everything she eats is ultra processed? Not to say that processed foods are inherently bad. I mean, there's a lot that if something has been manipulated in a way, it's processed. But for her to just be like eating processed meats and shit like that, it's okay. I mean, that's your freaking diet. That's how you eat every single day. So
okay. So before anyone clocks me and they're like in the comments and they're saying, well, you eat tons of sodium on the daily basis anyways, you guys, I am trying my hardest to find a sustainable, doable, healthy, nutritious, not malnourished type of lifestyle.
Okay, like Dr. Na says, bitch, do you look malnourished? No, you're completely fine. And being a sustainable diet is something, it's in the name. It's something that you can actually keep doing. So yes, Amber, you following this doctor's orders and adding in more food or whatever it is that you fucking felt you needed is sustainable. Just because you don't like it or freaking are just like appalled at the fact that you can't feel your stomach being so fucking full that it hurts, that does not make it not sustainable, Amber. It just means that you need to get away from the bad habits that you already have. All that discomfort that you feel in your stomach is not a normal thing. That is not sustainable. But I mean, I guess to you it is sustainable to be living like this, to be having legs that look the way they do, to not be able to bend your legs, to not be able to walk for more than 2 minutes. That's not sustainable either, but I guess in your mind it is. You don't just fucking miss me with this fucking bullshit.
If I'm going to be starting a new diet plan and I truly have to like try every single day not to eat the junk that I want.
Everyone should try every single day, Amber. If not, we will all just be in bed and freaking civilization will fucking collapse. She really does act as if like it's the same thing with like emotion control. Like when she was with wifey, she was like, how many times in a day did I have to do this, do this? She blows it so much out of proportion. It's just being fucking human and doing what you need to do every day. Why is that so fucking difficult for you to understand? That you can't just be in bed, laying down and having your freaking servant, slave, bring you food all the fucking time. That's not fucking sustainable. You're fucking nutcase.
I want to eat and to become a healthier me and lose weight. I don't want to be doing something unhealthy. I thoroughly believe that.
But I'm gonna live the way that I am because I know better. Fine. I mean, Life by Jen thought the same things. You know where she's at? You do.
You should trust your gut. And I have done this so many times. I know, I'm annoying. Hate me, I'm sorry. But it's just like, this is.
And it really does suck about Life by Jen. But, I will say she was an asshole. I feel so sorry for her. May she rest in peace. But I am not the type of person to just be like talking really great about someone just because they passed. I am going to be honest and truthful that she was freaking she was another bitchy person. So many times I had got comments to things on her things on her videos, and she would just be so fucking snarky and rude. It's like they're all like the same, but then you're supposed to like feel bad once they pass. It's like no. I'm sorry. That's just not that's not how life works.
This is my life and my journey, and I'm trying to find what is right for me. And I know what's right for me.
It's
And it's
like
like,
when someone horrible passes and then you see all these freaking fake people, saying the eulogy and shit of like someone that never existed. Whoever you're talking about did not exist. That's pretty much that's gonna be Amber, man. When she passes, if she doesn't do anything about what she's about her life, that she is going to. And I better not fucking see a damn fucking anyone fucking saying how great of a person she was, because we all know damn well what kind of person she was.
like staring right at my face. It's just like, me, pick me, pick me. And it's just like, it's so obvious what's right for me. It's so obvious what works for me. I just have to do it.
Yeah?
I know a lot of people are going to
What's
be mad at me. A lot
that?
of people are going to be upset with me, but I'm not following my
No,
gut.
I'm not upset at you. Not upset with you. I'm sure your body is though. But I mean, karma kicked you in the butt, didn't it? That fucking shelf
Doctor's
ass.
plan anymore. I don't even think I'm ever going to see him again. I don't feel comfortable eating only 700 calories and having over 4,000 milligrams of sodium. It just doesn't make sense to me. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I want to be able to eat vegetables. I personally like vegetables. I mean, I don't eat them
It's the vegetables, guys. I need to eat vegetables. I can't go to his weight loss doctor. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I need my broccoli. I need my okra. I need my green beans. Bitch.
every day. But like when I'm on track and trying to become a better me, vegetables are key. They make me feel better. I want to be able to have some fruit here and there.
My
Moral of the
glasses are
story,
hurting me.
700 calories, over 4,000 milligrams of sodium. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't add up in my brain. It's not right for me. But I do want to let everyone know.
Amber, don't think so hard. It's gonna hurt.
Don't you fret. I have not given up. I'm back on the bicycle and I'm going to be making a whole other video. Well, I think it's just going to be like part of a vlog or something. And girl, I'm going to be weighing in again because he wanted me to throw away the scale. And I'm just like, I'm not. I need to weigh myself. I am almost 600 pounds. I'm like 40 pounds away from 600 pounds.
I totally believe that she went over 600 pounds, because at some point she did look bigger, a lot bigger actually. Her face was just completely circular. I'm sure she hit 600 pounds.
Need a scale to tell me I am not getting closer to that number. Like, that's what?
Look at how exasperated she's getting, man. It's kind of funny.
If you see a weight loss doctor and they tell you things that are just downright like not something that you feel in your gut is gonna work for you, because trust me, that what he told me to do might work for other people 100%, but does that work for me and my journey?
And I gotta tell you, nothing's gonna work for you in your journey unless it's something that you just made up, meaning you get to eat from the minute you wake up to the minute you go to sleep. It's not gonna work for you. It's not gonna be good for you. um Other people know that they have to make sacrifices for the things that they want and for the health that they want, and that's not you. That's fine. Just don't come on here acting as if you do care.
No, I don't think it does. And that's okay. You need to find something that works for you. And I
I mean, it'll be okay now until
hate preaching to the choir when I'm literally like the most worst like influence when it comes to weight loss. I understand that. But again,
I know you're actually great.
I don't stop getting on that bike no matter how many times I fall off. And I feel like someone should at least give me credit for that, because I could literally turn this whole
It's always that, man. It's always that. Somebody give me credit for that. No, 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 no. You don't get credit for doing the fucking bare minimum. When I wake up, I don't freaking have a choir singing to me, telling me how great of a job I did to wake up. Shut the fuck up. Grow up. And start freaking wiping your own damn ass.
whole channel into a mukbang channel, and I could make so much more money than I am now, but I would die a lot sooner. So I'm gonna stop rambling. I told you guys I wasn't gonna ramble, but I just wanted to be honest with you guys, because that is what my channel is about. Honesty, real. This is what's happening in my life regarding my weight and what I'm doing, and it's always gonna be like that. But again, this channel is not just about my weight. It's about everything. Like, I show you guys.
No, it's about your freaking horrible personality. I mean, that overshadows your weight, honestly.
Kinds of different stuff.
It really does. That's the thing that she doesn't understand. Her personality overshadows her weight.
I don't want that ever to end. I just want this to be a lifestyle change.
Like right now, all the current exes and all this drama and stuff, it's not because of her freaking weight being a fucking fat ass. It's because of everything that she's done. But of course, she's gonna say it's fat phobia.
Channel about me, my life, my fur babies, my girlfriend, my family. Like, I can't wait for the day that I
Oh, your caretaker? Yeah, I know.
my family and you get to meet them. That'll be kind of cool. Okay, again, I'm rambling. I'm gonna end this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
I hope you didn't fucking ruin that chair you were sitting in. You fucking Gross fuck. Anyway, what is going on? I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It went kind of long, right? Oh, I need to see how long this video is. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this vintage reacts. I will be back. I'm gonna look to see if I can find the video where she's talking, like she had just gone to the weight loss doctor and she's talking about what they said. So let me see if I find it. If I do, I'll record it, right after this. But anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this. Please leave comments down below, subscribe, like or dislike. Most, if please like, I would really appreciate it. And share it to, wherever. If you're in Facebook groups or blah blah, if want to share this to other Amber Reed viewers, do that. But anyhow, I am gonna go now, so see you. Bye.